One man's in jail accused of a deadly stabbing at a group home today in East Austin. Police say officers found a 56-year-old man along Seabrook Drive early this morning. They say witnesses saw two roommates get into an argument and then one man stabbed the other. Investigators have not released the identities of the suspect or the victim, but they do say this is an isolated incident and there is no threat to the public.
That stabbing reminded us of a previous death connected to a group home. Today we learned that facility lost its license. Back in January, we reported a man with autism ran away from his group home and was shot by a neighbor. That neighbor thought Jared James was trying to break in. James lived in a home KXAN discovered today is no longer operating. As KXAN's Lindsey Bramson explained, state officials say the staff did not do its job properly.
It's been a scary place, and I'm so glad to have them gone, and I hope they don't come back.
Joan Inbody, who's lived next door for more than a decade, says she can now sleep a little better.
We've kept our doors locked for years because of them.
But she doesn't blame the 4 people with disabilities who lived here. She blames the employees who state investigators say weren't taking care of their patients.
And that's sad because you would assume that they're in a group home because it provides more individual care for somebody who needs help.
The new state investigation started after Jared James was killed.
The Department of Aging and Disability Services says the company surrendered its license last month. A spokeswoman tells me that an investigation revealed staff was not properly trained.
And not only that, we're told employees weren't monitoring the patient's medications. State officials say the group home hasn't been open since the first week of April.
The families that place their loved ones in these settings or in these homes, what are they supposed to do?
Neighbors say Brantley Cove isn't a place for a group home and hope they never have to go through this again. Lindsey Bramson, KXAN News.
The company that ran that group home released this statement to KXAN saying it voluntarily closed the Brantley Cove location because they believe it's in the best interest of the community, the people they serve, and their employees. We discovered right now state records show the company still operates group homes across the Austin metro area. Using information acquired from the DADS site, we found ResCare, which operates as Educare Community Living, has 20 group home licenses. Most are in Austin, though a few are scattered in Pflugerville and Round Rock. The home on Brantley, in yellow, is less than 1 mile away from another home.